Today we are going to discuss about Power BI, Power BI desktop, a normal version I have, and I'm going to show you how to create the report. To create the report, let's practice with the sample data. The sample data you will find it under this website, github.com, Microsoft Power BI desktop samples, tree main samples reports, right? In that website, I will keep this website in the description also as well. You will find various examples. For example, these are all the samples and all you can do is that you can click this one and then you will be able to download, right? So when you download, similarly I have downloaded all the reports in my local. You can see here, so for example competitive one I have already downloaded. Like this you will find many things. So similarly, if you want only images you will find, and also you want about COVID back off, you will find, and then all these various examples they have given, and then license about license, all that how to get it, the license about Power BI you can also find it. But our interest of area is that how to, from the sample, how we can create the something called report, right? So all I can do is that I can open the Power BI, open the Power BI. This is the home page, as you all know, right? And as I said, that I have a very basic personal basic version and which I'm using personally. So you open it, just go for open, and you'll find sales. This is also a raw data directly coming from the Power BI. Double click on it. In the past, we have seen about Pareto and all that topic. So let's see that what data it looks like. So it is getting fetching that from the Power BI. Either you have various options to do it. Let me show you this one. You can take it from the Excel to, you can take it from the server, you can take it from any data source, and various options you have. But what we have a data is that the data is already there in the PBI format, that is already in the Power BI format, right? So this is the data set we have, as you can see here, and the data is yet to be loaded. Let's wait for a few more minutes. Yeah, the data is loaded. Fantastic. The first sanity check, all you need to do is that you need to check the data type, right? For example, to do that, what is the best way is that click here and you will find the segment. It is there in the text, fine. If it is a text, is fine, right? So segmentation, you have various segments like channel partners, enterprise, government, mid market, small business, and so on. And then you have a countries, again it is in the text format, and then what's the product name and what's the discount band. Again you have four category, right? Low, high, medium, and none. And then units sold and manufacturing costs, and what's the sales unit, and then these are all the thing we need in number, right? So you just click here, you can see that it is there in the decimal. We don't need a decimal, right? So all you can do is that you can just change it to whole number. So one or two, then you can give replace. So all that, like 9943 was there in decimal, now it's supposed to change it to whole number. So just create this one. Yeah, this has been created. Similarly, just check here, click here, and this is already in the whole number. Fantastic. And this is again in the whole number format. This is great. And this is also this same thing, right? And then you can also find like, so some of the things like sum and all that, right? Units sold, when we want to have a sum and count, we can do it. So currently what I'm doing it, so I will just say, okay, I'll continue to keep that as sum, and particularly year and all that we don't need, right? So what you can do is that, let's say sales. Sales can also be in some value, and there are some decimal. I don't want decimal. I will just convert into a whole number. This is converting, and this has been converted into whole number. And then you can also find the profit. Again, we are talking about millions, so decimal will be very disturbing. So what we can do is that we can again change to whole number, and this is a sanity first thing you have to do. This has also been converted, and the date format is like this. So if you want to change the format, for example, this is picking up the date format, and if you wanted to change anything, you can change. For example, let's say you're interested in this one, like month, year, or date, month, year, you can do. Or you, if you want like month, date, year also, you can choose. So anything is fine. but let me just go for the same thing. Yeah, you can just click like this. So it is coming in Indian format, that is date followed by date. This is our date, and then this is the month and year, right? And again, if you want to change back, you can absolutely change, right? And let's say date, month, year. This is also there, and maybe I will keep it the old format. That's okay, right? So let's say we want like this December and all that, and we are not interested in the date and all that, because we are going to compare only month and year. So I have just got rid of the date. I'm gonna have it only month as such. So you can see that calculated formula it is. So from the date, for example, December belongs to 12, June 6 and all that, it is already calculated from the data set. It is already there, and if you want, you can also do that calculation also as well, right? So but here, this is also is considering as a number, that's fine. And then this is also, then this is truncating it. So first is the month and then the date. If you want to change, you can also change. So year also there, and year is actually always, year should not be in some value, right? Otherwise it will end up adding it. So what I'm doing it, I'm just changing it to none, or you don't summarize, right? So what will happen, that submissive symbol will go off, right? Don't summarize. And month also I will not summarize, otherwise it will create some confusion. I'll tell you that how it might create a confusion, right? So I'm just giving like this. So the sanity check is all done, right? You can see here also. So the sales, I'm gonna add it. Cost of goods sold, I'm gonna add it. Discount, I might not do it actually. Let's see. Let's see. So discount, we're not going to add this. So discount is a discrete data, and then don't summarize. I think this should be fine. Yeah. So and then discount amount, everything is there. So now let's create the dashboard. So what I'm going to give a name is that I'm going to give a name called, I have clicked two times, so that's what it is. Two times it is coming up. Okay. So what I will do, I will just drag it up this one. I'll say sales dashboard of, because we are talking about 2 year data is there. So dashboard, okay. And then let me, whatever the font you have, you can just select it. Maybe I will select the Arial font as an example, and then I will keep it header as 36, great, and I'll make it center, and then I will still have a space. All you need to, this is the, now all we have done is that we have just given that one. So sales, let me just keep it the same thing. All you can do is you can come down to the right side, you will find general and effect. So if in the effects, so the background effects, let's say background, we wanted to keep it something blue or something like that, right? So blue. Now I will change it back this dashboard to white color, and I'll make it bold. All that you can do, make it bold. Still like this dashboard, let's say this is in the Power BI, right? Power BI. Business intelligence, right? So Power BI report we are going to create. So let's say slightly, if you want format slightly 40, that is also great. Okay, now this is done. First, the header is done. Now, what are the contributor we have? What are the fields we have? For example, we can set, we can calculate, first find out the aim. Year-wise profit we can find out. Year-wise cost of goods sold we can find out. Year-wise sales and growth we can find out. How much discount we have given. What segment we have given. What country. What product. Like this. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 we have, right? So we can do. We can create an amazing dashboard. So first thing, what I'm doing it is that I'm just creating, just click here, data, and then you will find all the fields, whatever the things are there, it is getting cleared. Now, so here we have not added anything, right? So submissive symbol is not there. That's great. So first thing, what we can do is that we can add the slicer, okay? And I'm not going to add this much one. Maybe I will just keep it like this. And what I will do is that I will just select year. Just click here and you can find it here, year. So only 2 years we have, right? So this two has Now it is been downloaded. So maybe I will just make it like half. Another drop down what I need is that, let's say I want the drop down by the segments, right? So segment is also another drop down. So what I will do, I'll once again I will click slicer, and then I will just do similar one. Now I will keep it like segment. So segment is, you can just click this segment. A segment also it has come so beautifully. So now this is okay. Now we can, this is the one. And then further, if you want, you wanted to have it by month, or you wanted to have the discount band, you can also have, like say one more time I'm clicking something called slicer, and what I'm doing it, I'm just keeping something this. If you want little formatting, you can still do it. For example, you double click on this, right? And you can double click on this, you go to formatting. Let's say you wanted to layout, you wanted to do it instead of grid, you wanted to do it like single columns, you can do single columns. And the grid was okay. And in the grid again, you wanted to shape, it was there in rectangular, and then you wanted to have rounded or snippets like this, you can have it, right? This also looks professional. Or you can rounded rectangular also, you can have it, anything as per your wish, you can do it. Similarly, I will keep it this also. What I will do, I will double click on this, go to formatting, and then shape. In the shape, I will keep it like the same thing, right? This looks also great, right? Okay, now the last thing what we can do, this is a segment. So again, so I'm happy with the year and segments. So formatting, that is fine, and then we can put like discount. So this, so discount band. So discount band, I'm clicking it. Discount amount is there, discount band is there. So that I'm just clicking here. And once again, what I can do is that I can just click, go to the formatting, format visuals. In that, let me use another one. So this is, maybe I'll use, this time I will use simple rectangular one. So all three format I have used. So rectangle format I have used, rectangle, rounded rectangle I have used, snippet table or both I have used. So that's something like that. So maybe I'll use this one, and maybe a size alone I will reduce it. Yeah. And customize style. Still you want something customization, then you can do it. So now this is all, the drop down has been created. And all you can do is that, first thing is that year wise how much sales I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the ribbon chart, have a click on ribbon chart. In the ribbon chart, okay, in the ribbon chart, say year wise how much sales we have, right? So sales, and you can see here sales, gross sales, maybe I'll take gross sales, so that will be great. And then I'm gonna click this one here. So in x-axis also gross sales. Okay, fantastic. So x-axis I have kept it gross sales. Maybe I will do it one more time, gross sales. Okay, gross sales in the y-axis. Great. So this is the one. If I select this one, 2013, it is automatically 2014 is coming, and then this is, no, it is working fantastic. So first is gross sales. So now gross sales by gross sales come. So what we can do is we can go to that visual format. X-axis is the continuous data, and how we have in statistic continuous data and discrete data. Again, it continuous data mean variable data, the categorical data mean discrete data. So it is a continuous data. That's correct. It is identifying it correctly. Let's say you want title. In the title, let's say you want title alone, and it is auto formatted, but title text we can just change it. So sales. Oh, we don't want in the text one, right? So what I can do, I can just, this is in the x-axis. Now we are interested in this general one, right? General mean is apply for both, right? So text title is on. If you don't want title, you can get rid of it. Title we want. In the title, we will say grass sales, only grass sales. Okay, I have just given the grass sales here. Okay, grass sales has been given. So you can see here. So in the x-axis, how much sales is there and all that. So the sales, maybe I can, instead of x-axis, I can put it like segment. So that is also great. So this is also fine because I have selected zone. Double click on it, automatically it has given. So this is one we have, it has created. So again, I will double click it so that this is common for overall. Okay. First is grass sales with respect to, I will just go back here. With respect to general, again go title with respect to what I have given is that segment. With respect to segment I have given. Excellent. So the similar graph I want, like, okay. So what I will click outside of the chart and I will give this funnel type. In the funnel type, I think what we can do is that we can put it like again segment. Maybe discount type we can find it. Discount band as a category data. And then how much sales due to that we can find it out. So we I'm just interested to find whether the sales is relating to this one. You can see here, if the discount is not given, so it is having the less sales. If the discount is given on an average medium, so it is having more. So so this also we can have it. So again, we go to that formatting, and this is general meaning like X and Y we can do. So we can just change by sales and by discount. The discount band. This is fine. Yeah, this is done. So now I wanted to find the correlation between is the sales and the one is correlated or not. So x-axis is what, of course, is my sales, and then the discount, right? Both are correlation or not. We can find out discount amount. I'm just giving it here. So it is almost like moderate actually. Like still we can add that legends everything. So I'm just adding it something like this. So yeah, so in this case it will not be helpful. So I will just get rid of this one. I'll just cancel this one. Maybe I can find out separately this one. Okay, maybe donut charts I can bring it. And in the donut chart, I can go by the countries, right? Which countries is having more, right? So country. So this is the country I can have it. And these are all the countries. And then how much sales we have with respect to that, we can find out. Gross sales, I'm going to keep it. So okay, so now this is also done. The same again, once again, if you wanted to format, you can go to general, title, and then grass, sum of grass sales by country. Let it be by country, so we can just do that. Okay, now fill the map. So the same thing, instead of this, I wanted to change to map, that also I can do. You can see here, I can still do that. So I need little more extra space, right? So what I can do is I can just bring this, shorter this one, and then you can also bring this one. Still some formatting to be done. We will do it later. And then this something, this one, I will keep it like this. Okay. Okay, country, and then in the country, how much values we have, that we need sum of sales, right? Okay, gross sales. Okay, you can see here how much it is there, and still, if you don't want, you can just change it. Maybe I will take another report actually for this because this requires extra. space, what I will do, I will just create one slider and then we can just do it at this one. So currently what I'm doing it, I will just, because since it is occupying more space, I'm just deleting this one. Maybe I'll take another reports. Okay. So let's go back to data. And what else we have? So we have cost of, we can also go by gauge also as well. Okay. Gauge again, I will take like year wise, and year wise how much you might want to calculate the profit, right? Yeah, this is let's say this is the minimum value or maximum value, or this is a total value it is giving it, so count it is taking it correctly. And if you do not, we can just change it again. So maybe I will change it to something like this. So yeah, tree map I will perhaps I will do. In the tree map, what I will do, maybe I'll do it one more time. So values, I'll get rid of it. So category, in the category I'll put like, once again, maybe as a product, because product category is important. Product, that product, how much sales we have, right? Sales and profit we have. So maybe I'll profit, I will put it up here in the values. You can see here, though now the values are not coming up, so we can also try to fetch those values also as well. How we can do, we can go to formatting and general, title is on, that's great. So in the title, what we can do is profit by product. Okay, and then I'm just minimizing it. Subtitle we don't have, and then so we also need to add the values, right? Data labels. So data labels, I'm just keeping it. Yeah, fantastic. So data labels has been added. Let's say the data labels, I'll make it like, again, once again, I'll make it like Arial. I can do it. Yeah. So this is done. Okay. So this is one more. What I will do, I will just create the similar one more graph I can take. I can just select the tree diagram example. So okay, tree diagram we don't need because we don't, this is not rational data, right? You can perhaps do one more time stack chart example, right? Stack chart, again, what I will do, I will just go by product. Okay, that product, now I will just go by, so cost of goods sold, COGS, cost of goods sold. I'll keep it in the, like this. I can keep it like that. Okay. Okay. So now this is all done now. And once again, we can do a formatting everything. So we can go to general, and then in the title, I'm going to keep it report page. This is fine. Title, in the title, I will just keep it like this. Okay, fine. So now what I will do, I will just keep this here. I will just keep this here. Okay, and then let's say we need more and more questions and all that, and we can get the summary everything. So QA, you can enable it. So then anything, for example, let's say total sales, we can get the values, right? Minimum, just enter it here. Automatically, you'll get it. Let's say you don't want, you want something minimum card, you can get it. So something like that, right? This is all done. Only one thing what I can do is that I will create one more page. Now the values and all that, we have to do little formatting now, right? So I will double click on here. So yeah. Okay, maybe total sales. Okay, So this is 42 million sales we have. Okay. And if you want to customize, you can customize also. Okay. Currently, what I will do, I will just get rid of this one, and I will not type by anything. Maybe I will leave it as it is. So one more time, I'll refresh this page. It is getting refresh. Since 700 rows have been added now, you can see here. So all it has been updated. Still working on it. Okay, so I will clear this one. I will clear this also. And why it is showing only this one? Because we have selected. Yeah, no, now it's all okay. Double click on this, so it will go back. Okay. Now the last, I'll keep it this segment QA. Still, we need a QA. I will just keep it here. In the visualization, we can go and just keep this in any time when you want quick data and all that, you will be able to do. So just select QA and keep it here. Right now, I'm not going to select anything, but I will just keep it like this. So double click on this. Yeah, now it is there. So yeah, so this is done. So now what I have to also have to do is I have to do little formatting, right? So that formatting will do, and we'll create another page, right? So we can give a dashboard page one, page one. Okay, so what I will do, I will just click this here, go back to the first chart, and little formatting, right? Bold and all that we can do. So x-axis, I will make it bold. Yeah, and the same thing what I will do, I will create it for all, right? This is I've done. This is I have done. Okay, format. Otherwise, one by one, it will take a lot of time. So I'm just doing it by all. So that's the reason I didn't do the formatting one by one, right? So this is all done, right? And then values are not visible, right? So what I can do, I can just go back again, select this chart, go back to formatting, and you have general. In that you have a property. In the property, sorry, in the visuals you have data labels. So data label I'm turning on. Okay, turn on the data labels, and then you have, so in the data label has been there, values is there, details if you want you can still add it. S- Title if you want we can add it, otherwise we can just remove. Okay, once visuals, in the visuals data labels is showing that enlarge the visual, decrease the, okay. So what it says is that enlarge the visual. So you just click on this, right? It is there actually, but since it is a low, small, it is not visible, right? So again, if you can go back, or if you want to change the color, you can change it, right? So therefore, I'm just fitting back to this. Okay, it is there. If you want, you can just change it here. Okay, the last and final one is the duplicate one. Create a duplicate, and remember that we are going to have only by location, right? So duplicate dashboard, and again here page two is we'll dedicate this page only for country. So I will get rid of all this, all the reports. Okay, now what we can do, we can select the map. There are two maps are there. This is one map and this is field map. So we can take this map, and in the map, so country belongs to an area, right? So we can just go to data, select country. So click here, So country is getting added. So you can see here. And country, what we want to find? We want to find the maybe not sales, maybe we want to find out how much profit we have made. Profit, just put like profit, right? So you can see here, drag that legends also if you want. You can also drag down that legends, but legend will be too confusing. So I'll not put it in the legends. Country, and then bubble size is sum of one, right? And then you can also have class report also, and this is all fine. And I will go to this, and general in the title I will just put like profit by country. So I will just remove here, and once again I will go to header. Header is on. Visuals, bubbles, the bubbles, data range, that is small, I can keep it. Size, if you want to keep it big, you can keep it. And the colors, if you want to change, let's say I wanted to keep it like orange color, you can keep it. And category label, if you want, you can do that category label, like which country and all that. And heat map also will be helpful. Heat map also we can keep it. But now heat map I have to give a coloring everything, so I will not do that. Okay, where is heat? I will turn off. Okay. So now this report is all ready. So now you see the magic. Yeah. So I'm coming back to the first one. It's getting refresh. So I'm just adding 2013. So 2013, what happened, right? And this also we need the values also as well, right? So what we can do, we can go back, general, and sorry, visuals, and then we need values, data labels. Data labels is on, turn on. Fantastic, fantastic. Now you see that 2013, from a government we had a 2 million sales, small business 4 million sales, and all that, right? 2014, what happened? So you can see that this is the one, right? So again, we have selected this one. All you can do is double click on this, right? It will go off. So now 2013, this is the values. And now you can see all these by product, by the by product you have, and then you also have cost of goods sold, we have profit you have, and all that. And then so discount and all that we have. So let's say from government still, if you wanted to go down, you can see which product we sold more and which area and all that, right? And then further you want like only by small business, you can find it, right? And then if you wanted to go by channel, you can do that. One more specialty is that, let's say I'm clearing up this window. Okay, double click. Just double click. It will clear out the window. Let's say I want, because passive is looking to be more, right? You can double click it. You see that in all the case, government, business, and all that, you can reverse that also there, right? And then similarly, if you want find out how much we have due to low one, I'm just clicking back here, and yeah, uh, due to low profit, I mean due to low discount band, how much? So these are all, almost all are attracted to even for low or high discount, right? So this has no correlation, automatically it comes. Similarly, if you see here by country, this is even more amazing, right? Let's say you want 2014, how much we had. So you can see that how much sales we had and on all that, right? Let's say government, let's say which countries we had. Let's say high, we can find out how 2013, how much we have. I hope you find it very, very useful. Please stay tuned, and then you can also start practicing directly from Minitab. I hope you find it useful. Please do like, share, subscribe my channel. You have wonderful